Hello, spiritual biz success guys. How are you guys doing? So this video is actually a response to something that happened yesterday, and it was actually very cute. So Dara, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, she's in the group, and she had done a little post about doing a few readings for free. She was basically giving her gift away for free. And we all know, you all have been in here long enough, and for the new people, welcome. If you haven't been in here long enough, you all know that I am very against giving away your gift for free, because there needs to be an energy exchange with the people that you're helping. And when there's an energy exchange of who you're helping and what you're helping them with, and they're giving energy back, and it's lovely to get that energy back in the form of energy money, then there's a balance that's pretty amazing. So she asked me to actually speak about was, how do you know when you're ready? How do you know when you're ready to really step out and play it at the next level and get out there with your gift? And that decision is really up to you, which I know is not the answer that you want to hear. But here's how I would do it. So when a lot of people in here are just starting out, they're trying to figure out, how do you start your spiritual business? What do you do? How do I teach? All that kind of stuff. So the key here is really for you to get out there and get comfortable with who you are. So the moment you're comfortable with who you are, you're ready to go to the next level. And the next level of, after being comfortable with who you are and the gift that you have, is using that, exercising that. And so you can hear my little dog walking around. Sorry, he's like antsy for some reason. But so that would be the next step, is that you're going to be comfortable with who you are, because even if you have an amazing gift and can transform lives in a huge way, if you aren't comfortable with who you are and what you do, it just doesn't work and you won't get out there. So the first step is to be able to be comfortable with who you are, and then really acknowledge your gift and see how amazing it is and how it transforms lives. And when you can really get your head around that transformation that you do for people, you begin to see the value. And then you know that when you can create transformations, that you really shouldn't be giving your gift away for free. So Dara, what I would recommend first, because I know you were trying to get a few things under your belt and feel comfortable with new clients. So get out there and, hey, good morning, Blake. Oh, new moon energies could be. I've seen all sorts of interesting new moon energy things happening. But so with stepping out now, so what you can do is you get a few clients. So here's the thing. If you know what you do is amazing, then don't do it for free. But get a few clients, maybe at a lower price point. We all know in here that I am not a fan of lower price points either. But if you need to do that to start out to feel comfortable, then by all means do it. But just don't give your gift away for free. That's the biggest mistake that you make, because what happens is there's no energy exchange, and the people that you're working with don't really value it. Like, you're really nothing more than kind of like a entertainment sideshow. So if you're just doing it away for free and you're giving them readings and stuff, it's like you're really purely entertainment. So you have to set up a business and be like a proper business that's like, hey, this is what I do for a living and I get paid to do this, and it's incredibly valuable. But if you have to, in the very beginning, step out and do a few for, a lower price point, then that's where you need to do to feel comfortable, then do it. But don't do it for free. So start with a few, I'd say a few. I'm talking like 3 people at a lower price point. And once you get those 3 people under your belt at a lower price point, you're like, wow, what I do really is amazing. And you now have 3 testimonials because the people that you worked with got incredible results. Now you're going to actually take it to a whole nother level. You're going to increase your pricing, and you're going to get more clients that way. And you want to get clients under your belt so that you are building your confidence and that you know that you are amazing at what you do. Because if you doubt yourself, you really can't go anywhere. Like, I'm amazing at what I do. Like, I just know that I am. I'm amazing at helping spiritual entrepreneurs build their businesses and get out there. But if you don't believe in you, I cannot help you. You have to be ready to go. You have to be, yes, I know what I do is amazing. I can change thousands of lives. I can see how it can happen and how it can go. It's really unfortunate. We had someone on the phone yesterday. She was incredibly talented. She was a healer. She heals remotely, or mostly with people in the room. And we were trying to explain to her how she could heal remotely and really build an online business and be able to get out there and even automate some of her business. And she just couldn't see it. And it was really unfortunate, because I know I could have helped her, and I could have helped her in an amazing way. But because she couldn't believe in herself enough to get out there, she's now stuck, and she will remain stuck until she can see that what she does is incredible and that what I do is amazing, and being able to have that faith and move forward is pretty awesome. So you guys have to believe in yourself. So when you're starting out, get a few clients, get them at a lower price point. When you know you're doing a really good job and they're giving you great testimonials and you're getting them great results, then bump up your pricing and bump it up and bump it up. And then you'll be ready to work with me, because I really, my whole expertise is being able to take people who get what they do, who are amazing at what they do, and then take you to a whole nother level. But if you haven't had clients yet, then the boot camp is not for you. So my Spiritual Biz Boot Camp is really like designed to be able to get people to another level. Once you have clients under your belt, once you're comfortable with accepting the energy of money for what you do, and that you know what you're doing is amazing. But you guys have got to get out there. And there's Stacy. Stacy's in the boot camp. She just made $950 a couple hours ago, getting one of her clients into her beta test for her program, which is pretty cool. She got paid in full. So congratulations, Stacy. So that's the kind of stuff I can show you guys how to do. Stacy's got a few other people lined up. Like, she's looking to have like a $5,000 a week with what she's created, and she's just in the beta test of her program. So that's what I help people do. But Stacy was comfortable with who she was. She knows that what she does is absolutely amazing. And she knows that when she gets out there, she's really serving. And because she knows that, she's able to then serve at a higher level and be in the boot camp and figure out how to change so many lives. Yep, Stacy's kicking some booty. But if you guys don't have a business yet, stay in here, stay in the group, figure out what you need to figure out. You can always ask me questions. I'm always willing to do videos for you guys to give you guidance on what to do so that you can get to that next level. So once you have a few clients under your belt and you are super comfortable in what you do and you're ready to take it to a whole nother level, then Spiritual Biz Boot Camp is I'm going to say the only way to go. Because honestly, I don't see any other programs out there that's doing what I'm doing with the level of support that I give you guys, because my entire goal is really for you to succeed. So my entire program is built around your success and making sure that you achieve it. So thank you, Stacy. But Dara, I hope that answers your question. And then I think you also wanted me to talk about the energy exchange being the balance of giving and receiving. So real quickly before I hop off, being able to give and receive, the universe wants everything to be in balance. And when we give too much, we are totally out of balance. And then when you're out of balance, everything else kind of falls to the wayside. So comfortable with gifts is important. You have to be able to not only be comfortable with your gift, but being comfortable with receiving gifts, receiving the energy back for what you've done. There has to be an energy exchange. You can't give too much. We've all seen the people that give, and they're completely burned out. They're running ragged. They're exhausted, or their businesses aren't working. It's just so many things go wrong when you're out of balance. And if you're out of balance with giving too much, it's just as bad as being out of balance with receiving too much. You have to have that balance. So you have to be able to give as well as receive. And if you think about it, as spiritual entrepreneurs, we're always givers. And it feels really good to give, right? You know how good that feels when you give someone, especially if they've given you something of value. Think about how good that feels. Now, if you don't allow your clients to give to you, you've basically robbed them of the experience of feeling amazing of giving. Like, this is really important. Think about this. It feels so good to give. And if you don't allow people to give to you, you are robbing them of the experience of the high of giving. Don't do that to people. You're really here to serve. Allow them to give. Allow them to give to you and give to you in the form of energy money, because that is how we're going to change the world. Because as more spiritual entrepreneurs create financial abundance, and we're using that financial abundance not to buy nonsense, but to really help the world and give back, that is how we're going to change the world. We have to get out of this money block mindset that money isn't good, or because it's a spiritual gift, I shouldn't be charging. That's nonsense. That's something that's been given to us and created so that to hold us down. Seriously, the next time someone says to you that it's a spiritual gift and you shouldn't be charging for it, ask them where they got that information. Ask them where they got that, because that information has been handed down to spiritual entrepreneurs to keep us down. And you want to rise up and you really want to change the world, create all the financial abundance that you can and use that financial abundance to change the world. That is what we are here for. And that's the only way we're going to change the world. We're going to change the world at a vibration level, and then being able to take in that money, that energy money, and being able to put it back out into the world where it belongs. Because when you're in scarcity mode and you're making $30,000, $40,000 a year, you're not able to donate and give money back. But when you're making $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 a year and more, think of how much money you can give back, because you don't need all that money. I mean, it's crazy. It's unbelievable when people start doing the whole like, oh, I don't need that much. It's not about you guys. Making the money that you're going to make with your spiritual gifts is nothing to do with you. It is not about you. It's about being able to give back and change the world. So the next time you guys get uncomfortable with receiving, it's not about you. Get rid of the uncomfort. If you don't want the money or you don't need it, take it and donate it in a place where somebody really needs it. But don't not charge. That's just craziness. So I hope that helps you guys. I got some amens in there. Cool. So, and then let's see. Yes, Stacey went to be able to quit corporate and bless so many others. And Stacey's gift is amazing. Stacey's super cool. Stacey is helping near-death experiencers who are now awakened and not sure what to do with their gifts. Stacey is helping them in a major way, as well as helping other intuitives and mediums really tap into their gifts in a higher way so that they can go out and serve too. So if you guys are trying to sharpen your skills and want to know, how to take your mediumship or your intuitive skills to another level, Stacey Overman is the lady to talk to. She's doing amazing stuff. And then Dara says, how do you attract more clients and get yourself out there more? That's just really stepping out. That's stepping out. And that's, there's so many ways to do that. And that's part of what I teach and how to create your tribe in my boot camp, which is huge. But I also have a little mini course that's called Building Your Tribe that I'll post a link to. But there's so many ways to do it. But it's really about stepping out and letting everyone know what you do, getting yourself out on social media and being able to, do videos like this and be able to just say, this is who I am. Here's how I work. If you're like dealing with people face to face, start networking and being like, this is what I do, guys. And remember, when you say what you do, it's not what you do, it's who you serve. So always come at it from a place of who are you serving. So, and then what else did we have in here? And they think you should give your gift away for free, Frankie says, at a decreased price, but then that's taking from you because you're using your energy, guys, whether you're doing an intuitive read or you're healing them, whatever it is, you're using your energy and you need to be compensated for that. There needs to be an energy balance. That energy exchange has to be in balance. And so there's no giving stuff away for free, guys. What you do is way too valuable. And with the financial abundance that you create, you can change the world. And that is what we are doing. So I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So I hope that answered your questions, Dara. And I will see you guys in the boot camp. Not in the boot camp, in the success group. I hope to see you in the boot camp. When you guys have some clients to do about and you're truly ready to do what Stacey's doing and create some amazing paydays for yourself so that you can give back, let me know. You can private message me. I'm always in here. And I will go ahead and put a link. I'm actually going to put a link to Stacey's Facebook group so that you guys can find her if you're looking for her. And then I will also put a link to the Build Your Tribe course if you guys want to take it out. It's a mini kind of e-course that gets you going in the right direction when you're first starting your business. So until next time, guys, I will see you in Spiritual Biz Success in the Facebook group. Have a beautiful day. Bye.